Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello everyone, and thank you for coming back to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back to the house. You know, we gotta have a conversation. That's what we have. When I call y'all, I summon y'all, I pray for y'all to come on over here, okay? Got to come and see what Mama Dale, Auntie Dale, Sister Dale, Grandma Dale, however you look at me, and I'm Dale, okay? Dale shouldn't Dale. I'm like, come on, family, let's talk, let's have a conversation. Because somebody done lost their damn mind, okay? And we need to help them find it. We need to help them find it because they are oppressed, okay? They are oppressed. So, this conversation is totally going to be about Latosha and her husband and them doing the same old shit again. They trying to use all the press that they can get that Bravo Entertainment is giving them. So they want to take full-fledged, get all the accommodations that they can get from the Bravo network to push her solo career. But what she just don't understand, people, family members, let's have that conversation. She ain't the star of the show. If anything, she need to be thanking Candy to be on anybody's screen. Because at the time, I didn't know what she was. Okay, her or her sister and what they were doing. I mean, they were going around here making cookbooks and stuff of that nature, but I never really understood what were they doing outside of making music, having babies, being a family member that's in close proximity to helping the children out and the grandchildren out. Just everyday things that everybody that's having a normal life, everyday walks of people going through the same mundane thing or whatnot, what we call life. Because all of us are like robots. We have to get up if the Lord let us get up. Okay, that's a blessing to wake up in your eyes. Have your eyes open and you breathing still. That's a blessing. Because you could have been at 6 feet under pushing up daisies, all right? But after that, we're just like robots. We're trained to get up, go put on our clothes, or take a bath, go put on our clothes, go to work, or get to some appointment, or get to some something we planned for enjoyment. It's just a vicious cycle, and then you have to pay bills in between. And before you know it, January done went to December, and you done started in another whole year of the same shit, okay? Some people say we caught in the matrix. Some people say we're living in a dream. Whatever, how you see it, we still are moving and shaking, okay? But thank you for coming over. I always love to have y'all at my house. Y'all know I love hospitality. So please tell your friends about me. Hell, tell your enemies about me, okay? I don't give a shit. Just tell them and tell them to come subscribe, okay? Tell them to come so we can invite more members, have more dialogue, have more perspectives than just my faithful few that I know that's always be up in there challenging me to bring out hot topics, okay? But that's all I want y'all to do. Sit back, relax, chill, and understand my perspective of what I'm trying to give you all as a topic, okay? A topic for discussion. All right, we got Tamika, and I think it's probably the last video I make on her. I need to go check on Portia and see what she's doing with this newfound word called expound that she just keep using. I like, look at that girl sounding out vowels and putting the pronunciation and trying to get it all together. But I was like, Portia, do you know what expand mean, girl? Do you know what expand mean? Because it seemed like somebody told her that word. She liked it and she thought she would put it in her vocabulary. But of course, we know your vocabulary exists only in elementary. time, okay? Because we're still fascinated with how you felt we had an underground railroad with a choo-choo train going through it, okay? Called the Freedom Riders, all right? Oh, I hadn't gotten over that. So I can't too much see you in any other standard but having an elementary mind. But that's just me. We'll move on because we're not talking about Porsche. You see, I get off the road. You see, I be right there in the road with the car, and I be going so long. A couple of miles. Then I veer off. But that's what you get over here. So get with it, okay? We got this young lady right here trying to explain to some executives that may or may not take her project on, meaning to advertise for her to be there to push her product, which is herself. They're an agency and they're trying to figure out why should we want you, and we want to see why you're so passionate about what you're trying to tell us about your solo career that you want us to help build the foundation for. You see what Tamika don't quite understand. I mean, Tamika, what Latosha don't quite understand. She still keep doing the fucked up shit. Okay, she still keep doing things behind people's back. She still be using resources that Candy really put out for them all to be joined with a network that believe in reality shows, that believe in trying to make careers flourish if they do the right steps with being under that Bravo umbrella. So she got TV crew members coming, showing her, you know, what I'm trying to say, days comings and goings, and they happen to be in an office where she's trying to get somebody to represent her. She's being filmed, so she's taking a full advantage of this process of being a part of a reality show. Now, if she could have did it on her own, we wouldn't have no need for her to be on the show or for her to be touring with Escape, the other parts of her group and the women. So she did she did this stuff in the past, and Candy brings it up very expeditiously. She's not holding no bars. She's not holding back on any insults or any other feelings but what she feels that Latasha is doing. You can't be up celebrating with them and getting back with them, and then you call yourself want to have a solo career. If that was the case, the other three women could do the same thing. You cannot do two of them at the same time. It's not going to work. Because when you're going to work on your soldier, you want to work on your soldier. So, wait, excuse me. When you want to work on your solo project, it's going to cause conflict because it may be the same time they want you in the group to be harmonizing and traveling to these different states, okay? So we don't understand why you're doing the same shit that you did in the past once again. But let's get into the video that they're asking Latasha why she wants or make them feel what she feels about starting her career, get them excited. Okay, let's listen for a little bit. Oh, please. Why is this sucker not playing? Okay, well, maybe we just have to read. No, it's stuck. It's stuck. Why does always happen to me? Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves for a few seconds, please. Let me try to get this thing to work. Oh, please.
Truth and say the things that's been on my heart. Speak like you're excited about it. Talk a little bit about the vision that you have for this project, what you want it to be, and really talk about your why. Why are you here? Get us excited like you're excited about it. I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. I just want music that's relatable, and I want to write. We started in a group where, men were writing a lot of the lyrics, and I feel like when we write them, it comes from home, and I want to make sure that I do that. Like, why now and why solo? Well, when you've been part of a group, it's very hard to speak your truth because that may not be what another girl is going through. So now it's my time to be able to speak my truth and say the things that's been on my heart. But are you prepared? And I don't know how you juggle it, this with responsibilities with Escape, with the group. Are you still fully in that? Are you fully in this? Like, how are we balancing these things so we know kind of what the level of expectation ought to be? I don't know, it's a lot going on even with that. And I don't want to have the juggling, like I want to do this, I want to do that. So I'm gonna have to make a decision. So they don't know you meet with us right now? No, they don't. This is at Sony Records.
Now, what kind of bullshit is that? That's some underhanded, deceitful type of foolishness, fuckery, fraudulent, fakery activity. This is what she's giving us once again. She's not trustworthy. You can't rely on her. She won't take accountability, but she always wants to start shit and get mad when the stuff don't go right. It don't go the way she had planned it to go. Lord have mercy. That's all I can say. She's still going down the road and she's going to end up with shit on her face. But anyway, we're going into what Shadow and Act also wrote up about her and her comings and goings. We have Brenda Alexander who brought it out for Shadow and Act. Okay. She titled her article, Latosha Scott and her husband, manager, have meeting. I don't know what she meant by that. She kind of messed up her words, but we're going to read it as it is. Latoya Scott and her husband / manager have meeting to discuss her solo deal in SWV and Escape, the Queens of R&B exclusively preview. Okay. Where are we going with this? Lowercase. Come on. Stop acting up. Hold, please. Okay. It's clear there's division amongst the group members of Escape. The drama is being played out on the new Bravo limited series, Queen and R&B. In the past, it has been 2 against 2, with sister Latosha and Tamika Scott on one side, with Candy and Tamika Tiny Harris on the other. But now, Tasha is standing alone and seemingly isolated herself. Tamika isn't riding alone this time. And in a clip for the upcoming episode, Latosha makes a solo deal, or she makes a solo deal without her group members knowing. Sticky wicky. But see, that's how Latosha plays ball. That's how she's always played ball. And she's always had her little sister to take up for her. And really, to me, she's just being a user. That's what it is. Why this thing won't stop? Hold, please. So we enter in why a solo deal is what the agency is asking her. So in this clip, they said Natasha has to pitch herself to the executives. I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time, she says. I just want music that's relatable and I want to write. We started in a group where men were writing a lot of the lyrics, and I feel like when we write them, it comes from home, and I want to make sure that I do that. Well, Natasha, you did this before, several years ago, because you said you wanted to be a solo artist, or someone said you could be a solo artist and you want to take them up on that. And we see how it left you and where did it get you. Before we're moving on, as for why she wants a solo deal, she tells executives, when you've been in a group, it's very hard to speak your truth because that may not be what another girl is going through. So now it's time to be able to speak my truth and say the things that have been on my heart, she said. I'm like, okay, all y'all can sing in the group, right? So you mean you just want to be the solo head person? You don't want to answer to the group, maybe disagreements that they feel you're going down the wrong road. Or we don't want to take that approach, and then it'll be like 3 against 1, and they'll win and you won't win. Well, my heart to heart for you, Latosha, is who gonna come watch you? We know you with Escape as a group, harmonizing, being as one. We don't know you as a solo artist, performer, because, we just don't know, and we don't think it's going to work out for you. You were placed in a group, and you were in a group for a number of years, and you prospered. But you want to go solo. It's just like Ralph Transparent from New Edition wanted to go solo, and we see where that ended him. He had to come back to the group because he didn't have all the components. It was that makes you you. You see what I'm saying? We can sell you in a group, but we can't sell you outside of that group because you got a fucked up attitude, pretty much. And people are not going to necessarily deal with that. But we're moving on. She said one executive asked her how she was going to balance a solo career with her work with the group, and she hints that there's a contention amongst the group and that they are unaware that she's in talks for a solo deal. Well, isn't that misdeceiving? Isn't that misdeceiving? It's almost like history is repeating itself. Tasha is going down that same road where you are not going to find success because in 1998, you did the same shit. Okay? And these girls have not forgotten that, and they ain't gonna forget it either. They may forgive you, but they ain't forgetting shit. So that's where Latosha will be finding herself on the next episode of SWD and Escape R&B Queens. Okay? So it comes on Sunday, which is tomorrow. Hopefully y'all can take the time to look at it. I'm gonna look at it, and I will come and do a review on it as well. So I think it got a lot of punch to it. I don't really want to see the two sisters bickering and the mama jumping in it, but that's where we are. So y'all have a nice night, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.